Good morning and good evening and welcome to Leaders Worldwide Toastmasters Club. It's September 20th and I am Sally Reyes, Assistant to the Sergeant at Arms. Please take out your phone and set it to silence. Please help me welcome our President. She's a distinguished Toastmaster, General Intuitive, Guardian Angel, the ineffable, Cynthia Stott. Take it away.
Hello, thank you, Sally. That was an excellent introduction. And welcome everyone to our Leaders Worldwide. This is the opening ceremonies of our Speechcraft program. It's so excited. There's so many guests here. I don't know if we'll be able to get to you, but if you could give us a quick 30-second introduction, that would be great. And who is our first guest? Isaac, can you tell me, or Curtis, can you tell me the first guest?
Okay, yeah, no, I could do it. Siva.
Siva, oh, he's a special guest. He's our evaluator tonight. He's the VP of a Toastmasters Club in Bangalore, India. And we're so excited that you're here, Siva. Welcome.
And then there's Carla.
Siva, do you want to say hi?
Hi, I'm Shivaru from Czech Mahindra Toastmasters Club from Bangalore, India. I'm very privileged to be here. So it is a very nice and well structured and well planned meeting. So I want to learn from you guys. So this is an opportunity. I want to go with that. So thanks for inviting me.
Great. And I think we're going to do a joint meeting maybe in November. Excellent. And Carla, please welcome Carla. Introduce yourself. Is she muted?
I'm not anymore. It's
okay.
Carla. I was just doing something and I wasn't ready. Anyway, I am Carla. I am thinking of becoming a Toastmaster. And I actually came because I wanted to hear Tasia speak.
Yay!
Here.
Welcome. And let's introduce Tasia Valenza, our Emmy Award-winning voiceover actress and keynote speaker tonight. Woohoo!
Hi, I'm Tasia. Thank you so much for having me. I'm just delighted to be with you and give great voice together. So I'll wait for that opportunity and pass the mic, as we say.
Awesome. And who's next, Isaac?
Mike Weaver.
Mike Weaver. Welcome. Wiener. Not Weaver.
Oh, that's me. Hi, I'm Mike Wiener.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Deborah's son. I'm here for tech support and moral support for Deborah. And
Great.
Yeah. Woo!
Woohoo!
Okay.
All in the family. I love it.
Okay, then there's Roger Swinston.
Okay, Roger, welcome back.
Yes. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, actually Quincy, Massachusetts. I belong to 5 Boston and Cambridge area. I've been a Toastmaster member for 42 years. And I've been an area governor 5 times, a division governor twice. Since the club's on virtual, I've been going on the United States and different countries. So I'm pretty well familiar with Toastmasters. So.
Welcome, Roger. Thank you for being here. And who's next?
Clifton Myers.
Clifton Myers, welcome.
Hi, good evening all, or good night, good day to all of you. I am Clifton Myers. I'm from Barbados. I'm a member of the Police Alliance Toastmasters Club. I have not been able to visit my club over the last 3 to 4 months, at least since the beginning of this Toastmasters year. And I so miss Toastmasters, I decided to find a club. I know it is a bit late, but that I can still enjoy Toastmasters. I have visited your club before and I enjoyed the meeting. And I'm therefore, again, here to partake. It's a pleasure.
Welcome. Great. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome.
Thank
Then
you.
there's Tong Yin.
Tan Yin. Now, she gets a special introduction. Tan Yin is the Division D, which is all of Oakland, California, our division director. So please welcome Tan Yin.
Andrea, you're next. The stage is yours, my darling.
Tong,
Yeah.
are you there?
Okay. Oh, yes, I'm here. I thought you were moving on to the next guest.
No.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, as the Division D director, I was aware of the speechcraft that Cynthia, Michelle, Linda, and a number of other dedicated Toastmasters was putting together. But I was more attracted by the keynote speech today, and I'm really looking forward to hearing the great speech about giving great voice workshop. And actually last year around the same time, I attended the first speechcraft, also organized by the same group of dedicated Toastmasters. And I learned so much, and I heard so many excellent speeches. And I still remember many of the speeches today. So now I feel really excited to attend this year's speechcraft. And I look forward to hearing lots of wonderful speeches and get to know more people from around the world. All right, back to you.
So glad you're here, Tong. Thank you so much.
And then there's Grace.
Grace, Dr. Grace from Heart to Heart. Yay.
Hello, everyone. It's such a pleasure and an honor for me to be here with you guys. I'm just delighted to meet you. I'm expecting to learn and to grow through this program. And I'm based in the Houston area in Texas. I am an emotional intelligence trainer and coach by profession. And I'm just delighted to be able to enhance my ability to speak, since I enjoy speaking, and I also do speaking as a part of my career. Thank you.
Awesome. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here and a part of Speechcraft.
Thank
Yay.
you.
And then there's Louise H. I don't want to destroy her last name.
Louise?
It's not really that hard. It's Houdelet.
Houdelet. Yes, you've been a guest before. Or was it at Heart to Heart that you were a guest?
I think it was.
Awesome. Welcome. Where are you from?
I'm from Rancho Cordova, California.
Oh, great. The Sacramento area, right? Sort of?
Right.
Great.
I've been in Toastmasters 28 years.
Wow.
Still loving it.
Love it.
Okay, then there's Pasang Shipra.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I met Pasang on Clubhouse just a couple of days ago. I'm glad you're here. Please tell us where you're from and why you're here.
Hi everyone, I'm Pasang from Nepal. I'm so glad to meet all of you, and thank you.
Can I tell them a unique thing about you?
Yeah.
So Penang is a Sherpa. She's from the Sherpa tribe in Nepal, in the Himalayas. And they usually they're known to be very sturdy people and strong, and they usually are guides for people hiking the Mount Everest. But I understand you haven't yet made it to Mount Everest. Is that right? I never thought I would meet a Sherpa in real life unless I went to Mount Everest. So I'm just so excited that you're here and you're part of our global village that is from all over the world. So welcome, Penang.
And then there's Marcus Martinez.
Oh, he's not a guest. He is a member.
I am a member, but hello, everyone. I'm on the move, so I apologize. I'm trying to save bandwidth, but I'm great, happy to be here.
And great, welcome. And please put Marcus in the Speechcraft.
Okay, I'm putting SC in front of people who are going to the Speechcraft to make it easier.
Okay.
Okay.
And is that all of our guests?
I think the last one is Evelyn Durand.
Great. Welcome, Evelyn.
Hello.
Hi. I think you've been here before to Leaders Worldwide, right?
Oh, many times.
Many times, yes. Where are you from?
Dominica.
Dominica. Yay. One of Rosemary's tribes. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. And one more dignitary that's not a guest, but she's a member I wanted to introduce is Carolyn Douglas. She is our local District 57 Program Quality Director, which means she is the second in command over the district. So we're very blessed to have you as a member, and I wanted to give you a special welcome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome all of the guests. It's going to be a great meeting.
It surely is. It surely is. Okay, now my pleasure to introduce our Toastmaster of the night, Rosalind Kahn, DTM Rosalind Kahn. Take it away.
Hello, everybody. This is Rosalind Kahn. Just took off my video because I was having something to eat. But anyhow, I am Rosalind Kahn. It's exciting to be with you all tonight because we have an exciting meeting. And to help us stay on track, I'm going to introduce our timer for this evening, and that will be Miss Carolyn Douglas. Carolyn, take it away.
Good afternoon. It is an amazing time for me to serve as your timer. We have several opportunities to time our speeches, whether they are prepared speeches, the keynote speaker, or our table topics. I will announce the timing before each one of the speakers are called upon to speak. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Hi, my name is Rosalind Kahn, and we're going to introduce our first evaluator, and that is going to be Lola Doreen Pratt.
No, so we want to introduce the grammarian.
Okay, I was just following
and
the agenda.
the general evaluator.
I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and go with the general evaluator, Rosemary Sweeney.
Greetings, everyone. I am Toastmaster Rosemary Sweeney, and this evening I am the general evaluator. I will be evaluating every portion of the meeting, and our meeting set to be a good meeting because we have started on time. Time is very important. I am the general evaluator, and there will be my tag team who I will call upon at the end of the meeting to give their reports, and I will also be presenting a report. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much. I would also like to introduce our grammarian and word of the day, Sally Elizabeth Reyes.
Thank you so much. Our theme for the day is share your light. And our special word for the day is resonate, to be filled with a deep, reverberating sound. Also, to produce electrical or mechanical resonance. And we'll be looking for those special words in people's speeches if we can, and watch all those ifs, ands, buts, and whatever. Okay, take it away. Thank you.
All righty then. It sounds like we've got all our functionaries. We are all set and we are about ready to take off. All agree, say aye.
Hey.
Well, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. We have a very special.
We have Master Leader first.
Our Master Leader. I told you it was special.
So as the timer for the Master Leader, the timing is 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will show the green. At 2.5 minutes, I will show the yellow. And at 3 minutes, I will show the red, and the master leader has 30 seconds to wrap up. That's the timing.
Okay, thank you so much. So we are ready now for our presentation. And our presenter today is coming to us from a very distinguished place. Her name is
So our master leader, I'm sorry, our master leader is Kathleen Pill.
Okay,
Can you
Catherine.
introduce Kathleen, and then it will be our presentation. You're just really excited to see
I'm
Tasia.
just so excited. I just want to. Yes,
we
yes,
want her
yes,
on.
yes, yes.
Bring it
All
on.
right. Catherine Phil, our
I want to share this rather famous little book, Art and Fear. Some of you may know it. It's about the perils and the joys of making art. It's by two teaching artists, and one of them is a ceramicist. And he did a little experiment. He told one group of students to make the greatest piece possible this term. And he told the other group just to churn out, just to make as many pieces as possible this term. And then he saw the results. I bet you can guess which group made the best pieces, can't you? It was the group that made the most pieces. They learned the most, they honed their vision faster and better. And that's the way I feel about speechcraft. I did it last summer, and it was among my favorite Toastmasters experiences. And I'm gonna do it again now. It's a fast and furious joyride where you give it your all, you take risks, you make your beautiful creations, you make your messes, all in a safe, supportive, and resonant environment that hears what you want to be heard while providing structure and insight on how to do even better. It allows us to share our light. And so, in this incubator nest, which I encourage you to join, you get clarity of understanding plus the emotional power of a supportive group. How cool is that? You do a speech every other session, for God's sake. One session is for instruction, and then the next session is for practice. So come on in the sandbox with me. I want to encourage you all, or as many as you can, to sign up now for Speechcraft and tell your friends. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
thank you so much. I know those words will resonate well with the people who are going to be in our Speechcraft program. And so it is the moment we've all been waiting for. Can I hear a drum roll, please? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the drum roll going. All right. It is my distinct honor to introduce to you all Tasia Valenza. Tasia Valenza is an Emmy-winning voiceover artist, actress, and motivational speaker. She's renowned for voicing iconic female characters in video games and animated television shows, such as the seductress Poison Ivy in the Batman, Arkham series, Commander Vanessa Doza in Star Wars Resistance, and General Shack T in Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and Sniper Wolf in the favorite Metal Gear Solid games. Tasia voices countless commercials, animated series, video games, narrations, promos, and radio imaging. These experiences inspired the creation of Give Great Voice, a platform that encourages confident, considerate verbal communication. Additionally, Valenza has created a voice of free-to-use, science-based affirmation meditation app, Haven, with the hopes of helping people rewire their brains for peace of mind. Let's give it up to Tasia Valenza. Give her a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia, so much for inviting me to this incredible event. I love everybody already. And Rosalind for the lovely introduction. And I'm so excited to be with you all to give great voice with you. And so what does it mean to give great voice? Well, at its essence, to give great voice means to move, touch, and impact using our voices. And of course, as Toastmasters, you would agree that our voices are our most powerful communication tool, because the ability to connect with each other emotionally is greatly enhanced when we use our voices intentionally and with resonance. And now more than ever, we need to have command over our voices to overcome these obstacles of these Zoom boxes and not being in person so often, which creates even more challenges for connecting and communicating in a meaningful way. So my mission is to enhance your ability to give great voice, what I like to call the art of confident, compassionate, captivating communication, utilizing the novel skills of an actor and a voiceover actor in your own life, so you can play your professional and personal roles with more impact and more meaning in all your relationships, including the ones with yourself, because ultimately, that is our most important relationship. And it's the one we are forever mastering. It is our mindset that is the key to all of our success, and how we speak to ourselves makes all the difference. There was a time that I did not speak kindly to myself because I felt like I wasn't enough. I don't know if anybody resonates with that. You see, I started my professional acting career at the age of 15, being cast in a Hollywood movie, and then I was on a very popular soap opera, All My Children. I don't know if any of you know that, but you can put it in the chat. And it looked like on the outside that I was having incredible success. But truthfully, as a child of divorce and a very insecure teenager, on top of now being a professional actress thrust in the spotlight, I suffered with incredible imposter syndrome. Anybody relate to that? Yes, I was never good enough. I was never tall enough, certainly never thin enough, pretty enough, blonde enough, and the list goes on of enough. And it not only affected my confidence as an actress, but also as a young woman, always being defined by the beauty of Hollywood standards, which I could never live up to. And this diminished my entire being, including my voice. So when I discovered the power of my voice through voice acting, I was liberated from the confines of the judgment of my body and face, and I was set free to use my passion and my creativity and my talents to give great voice, to take words off the page and breathe and speak life into them. And I've never looked back. You see, we're always being told in some way by society that we're not enough. But I want to tell you right now, you are more than enough. You are unique and one of a kind, and your stories matter, and your voices deserve to be heard. So today I'm excited to share with you some simple but powerful tips and tools to help you communicate with more clarity and confidence, more passion and persuasion, more empathy and enthusiasm, and tune your voice like a beautiful instrument. And we tune our voices, for me, with tone plus intention. And as Toastmasters, this would be under the heading of vocal variety. So is our intention to motivate and inspire, calm and comfort, command and convey authority, be warm and inviting, or playful and silly? When we tune our voices with the remarkable power of tone plus intention, we can tell our stories and touch hearts as well as minds. You see, our emotions are contagious. And as you know, it's not often only the words we say, but how we say them that creates the desired effect. So how do we do that? Well, for my purposes, I would love to invite you into my world to become a voiceover actor in your life. We're going to learn the important principles of how I work as a voiceover actor and how I teach my students and speakers. And for this, I'd love to not only show you, tell you, but show you. So I'd love to bring up my slideshow for a moment so that I can give you a chance to see kind of my world and what it's like to be a voiceover actor. So I'll start that. So this is the Give Great Voice Toolbox, and the most important questions, again, and this is the part that if you want to write down, the Give Great Voice questions are we always want to ask ourselves before we're going to speak, and it matters. First of all, who am I in this particular scene of my life? What role? Am I a mother? Am I a friend? Am I a Toastmaster? Am I a daughter? And number two, who am I speaking to? What's the relationship? Am I speaking to my daughter? Am I speaking to an audience? Am I speaking to a potential client? Number three, what do I want? Meaning, what action do I want to inspire someone to take? What do I want them to feel with my words? And number four, how does my voice and tone support that intention? So let's take it into the world so that you can see as an actor how I apply this. So these are some of my acting roles, both on camera and off camera. I live in the Star Wars world and the Star Trek world, but let's look at two animated characters I play, because then really, again, it's all about the voice, right? So we'll go to I think it's not moving because someone needs to be admitted. Oh, there we go. Oh. My acting, having, it's not moving the slide. Technical difficulties. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's the slide is moving. Well, you know what? I'll just show you again. So there's
the largeness. Escape the largeness.
Yes, escape. I'm gonna just do that. Yeah, it's not even escaping.
Oh, sorry.
That's probably because you need to just show that beautiful picture while you're talking.
I know. So hold on a second, because this is a little strange that it won't undo, but okay. So let's we'll look at Shakti for now. And Shakti, who is she? She's a Jedi master. She's so much cooler than I'll ever be. And she channels the Force. So some of the qualities she embodies, she has to be authoritative and calm, and also be able to channel this Jedi authority with resonance. So that's the who. Who is she speaking to? Let's just say she's speaking to her clones, her soldiers. And what does she need to do? Number three, she needs to inspire them to take action and be able to risk their lives for the resistance. So she needs to have the intention to have that calm, authoritative voice. So that's one character. So then if you notice, we also have the poison on the left, the poisonous poison ivy. So who is she? Well, she's known in the DC world as an eco-villainess. She's a terrorist, she's a shiro, she's very complicated. But for our purposes, she's also a seductress. And why is she a seductress? Because her venom lies in her lips. And so that's the who. So who's she speaking to? Let's say she's talking to Batman. What does she want? She wants Batman to come closer. So to play the intention of seductiveness, she might get Batman to come close if she were to say, hey, Batman, come over here. Then he might come close. But if she were to say, hey, Batman, come on over here, that's more of a repellent, aggressive tone. And he's probably not going to come, right? So again, these are the voice follows the intention. So then how do we apply this into our real life roles? So I would love to be able to stop, because I would love to be able to be back in the regular screen, but it's not escaping. Is there any way to stop sharing?
Just need that beautiful picture. Don't worry about it. Go.
So how do we apply this in our real life roles? Well, think about it. We all play roles. I play a mother and a sister and a daughter and a speaker. And you'll agree with me that the most important roles we have are our familiar roles, and the most challenging as well. And I always like to joke that my husband knows exactly how I feel about him as soon as I say his name. Can we all relate to that? Harvey, everything's good. Harvey, the train has left the station. The tone has been set, and he responds more to what the tone is than the words that I say. So think about this. Now, how does this apply in your life? What roles do you play? Speaker, teacher, friend, daughter, husband, father. These roles matter. Speaker, right? So again, how do we apply this in our real life? So let's go back to the questions, the 4 questions. What would be some of the characteristics that you would want to channel as a speaker? We have trustworthiness, right? We definitely need to be trustworthy, charismatic, authentic, courageous. We need to be courageous to be a speaker, passionate. So these are some of the qualities that we want to embody. And, oh, well, I got it off finally, yay! Isn't that wonderful? So we want to embody those qualities. So how do we, again, that's the who, the speaker. So now who are we speaking to? Well, for Toastmasters, a worldwide audience. And what do we want? We want to inspire them to be able to take action, to motivate them, to be able to move other people with their voices. So how do we do that? Especially, again, when we get nervous ourselves, which is totally normal to have that experience, right? So one of the most important tools that I offer everybody that I know a lot of you are going to be aware of, but maybe you don't practice all the time, is our need to breathe. We can't speak well if we don't breathe well. And what do I mean by that? I mean diaphragmatic breath. How many of you are familiar with diaphragmatic breathing? It's belly breath, right? So belly breathing can both support our ability to speak powerfully and persuasively and project to the back row. And it can also help us ground ourselves into a nice, relaxed state. Because when we're nervous, right, we tap into that fight or flight response, or the sympathetic nervous system, it's called, and we release cortisol, and it can stretch our throat, and we end up over here, and that makes us speak not the way we want to speak, right? But just 3 deep, beautiful diaphragmatic breaths can bring us into our parasympathetic nervous system to rest and digest, which grounds us and gives us back our power to support our voices. So today, I would love not only to share that with you, but I want you to experience this for yourself, because if it's the only thing you take away, and again, you might already know it, but it's always good to have a refresher. And for those of you who don't, I promise you, if you take nothing else, it's the most important thing I can offer you. So I'd love to show you how we do it, and it'll be interactive. Can you see me well? So for most of us, if you want to place, when we take a breath in, a lot of us, we go here, the lungs go up, but this is very shallow. The diaphragm is right here. And when we breathe in, we want that feeling of expansion like a balloon. So when we breathe in, our bellies go out. And when we breathe out, the belly deflates. And for that deep diaphragmatic breathing, the one that helps us really ground ourselves, I want you to think the metaphor of breathing in through your nose, a beautiful flower, like a rose. And when you breathe out, I want you to breathe out a straw, like you're blowing out the candles of the cave. So we're going to take 3 deep, beautiful breaths. And I'm going to use the tone that I do in my Haven Affirmation Meditation app, which is a very soothing tone, so that you can experience it together. And I would love to have the ability for you to take these 3 deep breaths. We'll breathe in for 3 and out for 6, because it's on the release of that long breath, that those lovely relaxing hormones. So if you could all just ground yourself into your chair and place your hand on your belly or wherever you're comfortable. And I like to put my other hand on my heart because it grounds me. And feel your back against your chair so that when we breathe in, you really feel that belly expansion. So let's breathe in for 3 times and out for 6, and I'll count us in. Ready? Breathing in for 3, pushing, pushing, pushing out the belly. And out for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in for 3. 1, 2, 3. And blowing out the candles for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one more time, breathing in for 3. 1, 2, 3, pushing out the belly and blowing out the candles for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And gently open your eyes. And how do you feel? Isn't it amazing that we can hack our biology? Which is, again, as a speaker, you can do this before any time that you're about to go on video or in a meeting or clients or when your video is not working. Take that beautiful deep breath. So now you have some Give Bright Voice tools in your toolbox to speak. So I want to remind you, if you can remember always to think about the 4 questions. Who am I? Meaning what role? Number 2, who am I speaking to? Number 3, what do I want? And number 4, how does my voice and tone support this intention? And remember to belly breathe your way into feeling incredible when you're about to give great voice. Because remember, your words, your stories, your messages matter. And your unique voices are the melodious instruments to give that story and give those words, to share it with your audience. Because when we truly give great voice, it is a gift to the speaker, to the receivers, and to all those who witness it. So thank you so much for letting me give great voice to you today.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Oh, wow. That was absolutely beyond believable. I loved it. I teach speech and communication. Next class, they're going to hear all about that. Each bit of it. I can hardly wait to share it with them. I want to send them a message now. But we're going to take a minute of silence so everyone can leave you some comments in the chat message and we can share them with you. So let's go ahead and put some messages in the chat.
And leave your questions too. Well, I'm going to start the Q&A. You can go ahead and just put that in the Q&A in the chat so we can give Tasia her kudos and her questions. I'm sure you have a lot of burning questions. So Tasia, thank you so much. That was amazing, 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 amazing. And Natasha says, wonderful. I'm going to read all these comments to you.
Thank
Great.
you.
She says, Michelle Pedicola says, awesome demonstration of vocal variety and body language. Amazing. Great. That's what we're going to be teaching you in Speechcraft. And Natasha says, wonderful. The Rosemary Sweetie says, loved this presentation. Thank you so much. And Marcus Martinez says, fantastic. Nadine James says, thank you, Tasia. That was beautiful. And Grace says, awesome. Sandra Edwards says, how do you embody your voice? How do you embody your voice? That's a question for you.
Yes. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for the lovely accolades.
Yeah, and can you answer that as a question? Like, how can you embody your voice like you do? You embody it.
Oh, how? Well, that was an actual question. Oh, thank you.
Yes, yes,
oh, yes. Well, again, you know, as a voiceover actor, you know, when I was an actress on camera, you know, you could convey, you know, and all of it as a voiceover artist, you channel it into a microphone. So you end up embodying it because you're no longer left with, you know, 20% of our words, right? Our communication is 20% words, and the rest is broken down into body language, facial features, expressions, and tone. So if you're void of all of it, you become a master of it as a storyteller, because all day long, all I do is get the role, the adjectives again, who I'm speaking to, and what is my voice and tone. So it becomes something that, you know, we become gymnastics of intention and voice quality. And then understanding again that the body, the communication is the body language. It becomes, I mean, I've been doing this 35 years, so it comes after a while. But the idea is that I want you to think now of being voiceover actors in your own life and think about not just the words, but what's my intention? And that can change from moment to moment. Do I want to make them laugh here? Do I want to make them smile here? Do I want to make them cry here? How does my voice and tone bring them along? And you can start embodying the adjective. So if you have an adjective, enthusiasm or calming, speak it, the adjective, and make it start to come. And then, you know, listen to your favorite, channel your favorite vocal superheroes, the Oprahs, you know, fake it till we make it. But the idea is starting to understand that the adjective and the intention, the voice will tone. So that's the idea. The voice follows the intention.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and let's see. Preeti Pathak says, thank you, Tasia. Love listening to you. I really like the questions we need to ask ourselves. Oh, beautiful. And Siva, our evaluator, he says, super. Timer, Carolyn Douglas, our district program quality director, she says, that was excellent. Love the examples. Easy to do right here in the moment. Kathleen Peel says, I'm in bliss. I need reminders throughout the day. Do you have a trick when you're nervous, when you need it the most, but most likely to forget?
Yes, I just say the word into my, you know, I'm so aware that when my shallow breathing starts, I just tell myself, breathe. And I'm always compassionate because I want us to, so many of us are so hard on ourselves. You know, my heart was beating as soon as you said, okay, it's Tasia time. It's like, oh, I feel my heart. That's wonderful. And now I'm going to remind myself to breathe. And as soon as I take that breath, I remind, because more often than not, we're holding on. And we don't even realize it. And the more we hold it, the shallower it gets, the more it taps into the sympathetic nervous system. So it becomes something that we actually realize that we can control by our biology, as opposed to like our thoughts. Oh my God, I have to calm myself. That doesn't usually work, right? It only makes us worse. But if we say, take a deep breath, that's a kind way to remind ourselves to start.
Love it. Love it. And I know, Tasia, you have your Haven app. Can you type in the chat where they can get that for free?
Yes.
While I say these rest of these amazing kudos here. Our guest, Evelyn, she says from Dominica, she says, a superb presentation, great technique for using the voice for maximum effect. Guest Pasang Sherpa says, Tasia is amazing. Cassandra, she posted something there. Michelle Pedicola says, well, she's got a question, so I'll come back to that. Natasha McLean says, I like how she kept on track and didn't forget her train of thought due to malfunctioning slides. Love it, love it, love it. And Rosalind Kahn, our Toastmaster of the day, says, love the way you used combined words and emotions. And then did you see, okay, these questions I'm going to ask after. Powerful speech, says Cassandra. I love the way you make your speech come alive. And Rosalind Kahn says, incredible. See why you have earned all those accolades. And she has another question. And she says, didn't miss the extra time and how you brought it to a close. Deborah Wiener says, great speaking. I resonate with your energy. Woo! And our guest Preeti says, she has a question. And here's Tasia's app. It's free. The Haven Guided Affirmations app right there. If you click on that. Now we'll go back to these questions. Let me check the time. Oh, we're at red. Okay, so I'm going to read read the questions and then maybe you can just do a 1-minute synopsis of all of them. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. This.
And of course, I hope somebody needs to reach out to me directly. They can always find me.
Can you give your email or something? How do they find you?
Yes, very good. Tasia at TasiaValenza.com or LinkedIn. You can always link in, but I will.
Okay, put it in the chat there. Yeah. So here's the litany of questions we have. Did you see this as a young child? And then how did your parents support you? Is it a born skill or simply everyone can learn? And then make sure I had any more. Is this born skill or can we all learn? That was twice. Do we need to do belly breathing all the time or during specific characters? And those are our
yeah. According to my holistic doctor, when I said, "Oh, I'm doing more belly breathing," she's like, "You're supposed to be doing that all the time." We come in as babies belly breathing, and if you look at dogs, we somehow go from belly breathing to shallow low breathing. But if you can remember to deepen your breath all the time, you will be much happier, much calmer, and have more oxygen in your brain.
And be healthier. And is it something that are you born with it, or can you learn it? It's obviously you can learn it because you teach it.
The thing is, I did come from 2 actors, so I was born singing "I Gotta Be Me," so it was definitely, and I'm Italian and Jewish with some Latin blood, so like, okay, so there it all is. But for sure, you can learn it. And I mean, Toastmasters is one of the seminal places to learn it. In terms of gaining the confidence, I do think that, Catherine said, the more you do it, the better you get. And it's just one of those things, like, again, for me today, like, technology messed me up. Thank goodness I knew what I was saying, so that I didn't let it go away. But that's just, everything gets messy. So it's just one of those things, you put your 10,000 hours or your 20,000 hours and you're going to get better.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. We have been so anticipating your visit and you did not disappoint.
Well, Cynthia, my darling, I'm inspired by you week after week. You give great voice in every way. So thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much for being such gracious guests. And I'm just delighted to have been here with you.
And I want to tell everyone that Tasia has one of the best rooms in Clubhouse that I've ever been to. And it's on Thursday afternoons, 4 p.m. Pacific time, San Francisco time, till about 7 or 8 p.m. And it's called the Give Great Voice Room. And you can give a quote or a poem. There's so much deep sharing there. And I love how you give upgrades so that you can read that poem or say that quote with more, as you say often, gravitas.
Gravitas and resonance.
And resonance. Well, you certainly give great voice and you've given us great information and you've expanded our hearts today. At least my heart feels expanded. And I appreciate the breathing because it's always a good reminder to breathe. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Awesome. And back to you, Madam Toastmaster. We're going to go to our break in a minute.
Well, I could have said it better myself. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Gratitude beyond words. And we are going to take a 5-minute break. Ready, set, go.
And go.
Okay, I always like to make my grand entrances here to make it so spectacular. I'd like to invite our evaluator up to go ahead and give us the introduction to our next speaker, and that would be Siva Arul.
Yep. Hello?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, so good evening, Toastmasters. I'm Manager guest, especially Toastmaster Tabora Vinay. He is going to deliver her level 5 speech from Pathway Manual from Effective Coaching Path. The purpose of these speeches members to practice developing and presenting a long speech. The member will deliver an engaging keynote style speech. The speech may be humorous, informational, or any kind of style. The speech should be demonstrate excellent presenting skill and delivering compelling content. The speech is not report on the content of preparing to speak professionally. Timing is 18 to 22 minutes. Good luck, Toastmaster Tabora Vinay. So I will come with my report when the general level test starts. Over to you.
Thank you so much, our evaluator. I would like to introduce to you the title of today's speech is Where Energy
Can we have the
Flows.
timer first? Can we have the
Our
timer? Yeah, give the timing recognition. And Deborah, can you confirm that you can see the timer?
Yes.
Okay, and timer, can you give the timing cards, please?
Yes, I will. Deborah's speech is 18 to 22 minutes. At 18 minutes, I will show the green. At 20 minutes, I will show the yellow. And at 22 minutes, I will show the red. And you have 30 seconds to wrap it up. That's the timing for your speech, Deborah.
Beautiful. And Zoom host, Curtis, can you make sure that only Deborah is spotlighted? So she will be the only one in the frame because it's going to be videotaped. Okay, great. And Deborah, can you still see the timer?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, take it away, Rosalind.
Okay, so here we go. Take two. I'd like to introduce to you our speaker today, Deborah Weiner, who's going to be speaking Where Energy Flows, Money Goes. DTM Deborah Weiner is a certified Western Feng Shui master. Today she will join us for her live version of this webinar where you can ask questions. So let's give it up to Deborah.
Where energy flows, money goes. Does your business revenue need a boost? Hi, I'm Deborah Weiner. I work with you to identify and support you in implementing the changes needed to grow your business. The changes you make will ensure business growth and increase revenues. Imagine working with a collaborative, perfectly positioned A+ team in a space you never want to leave. Everything I do for my clients, I have done in my own business. Using the principles that I'm going to share with you today, in only 8 short months, we increased our business revenues 88%. I've owned a multi-million-dollar international import business for 34 years. It started in a garage with a $5,000 loan and a used small Toyota truck. The first 2 employees hired are still with us today. We are looking to expand our operations. If you know of any manufacturers who could make solar panel metal mounting systems, please let me know. I've been trained and certified in many professional organizing techniques. I combine these techniques with Feng Shui, human design, and other success systems to create thriving businesses where all aspects are running smoothly. Time is limited, so today we'll focus on Feng Shui and how it can improve your business. We will cover human design, Enneagram, and other communication and success systems in future webinars. You may be thinking, what do Feng Shui and these other success systems have to do with business? Everything. I can testify that these systems can be the key to success in your business. They are in mine. By addressing the energy of your company's physical space and its people, you can change the trajectory of your business to massive success. Are you wondering, how does it work? What is Feng Shui and how can it support your business? Feng Shui is the subtle charge of electromagnetic energies, frequencies, and vibrations that surround us. It carries your thoughts, ideas, and emotions to every cell in your body. Your energy mixes with the atmosphere around you with the result that subtle changes occur in the way you think and feel. Your thoughts, your feelings, and ideas constantly mix with the world around you, and you're always being influenced by the different energies radiating in your own energy field. At the same time, you are radiating energy that disperses out into the space that you occupy. Feng Shui is all about your senses, what you hear, see, smell, touch, and taste. Ultimately, it comes down to how do you feel in a space. If you feel good in a space, you can be more inspired, creative, motivated, relaxed, happy, and successful. If energy doesn't flow well, it becomes stagnant. Like a pond, if the water is not flowing, it can become stagnant, dirty, and polluted. If the energy in a business is stagnant, the sales may become stagnant. Not all Feng Shui masters are the same. The Feng Shui I practice is called energetic Feng Shui, and it is a combination of the many modalities that I have learned. One modality is Reiki, which is an intuitive energy practice that can clear negative or stuck energy from the body. It allows a better flow of energy and activates the natural healing processes. I use Reiki energy to clear any negative or stuck energy that may be in your physical space, allowing the natural energy to flow easily. Where energy flows, money goes. I have created what I believe is the most powerful, effective, and evolved system of Feng Shui available today. You will not meet anyone else who practices this version of energetic Feng Shui, as it is my creation. I am a certified Western Feng Shui master. When I first began practicing Feng Shui, I felt something was missing. That is why I started adding Reiki and other modalities to encompass more aspects and areas of energy into the spaces I was working with. Once I incorporated these other forms of energy work, my work felt complete, like I was leaving none of the details left behind. This more complete form of energetic Feng Shui is how I create beautiful spaces you never want to leave. Have you ever walked into a space and you said, "Ugh, I don't like it here." You want to run right out the door? Have you ever walked into a space and you said, this feels really good. I could stay here forever. Energy cannot be seen, but it can be felt. There are three major components to energetic Feng Shui: assessment of space and energetic clearing, cleaning and organizing, and finally, color and placement of objects. First, let's talk about assessment of space and energetic clearing. Assessment of space. I begin by assessing the physical environment, examining the inside and the outside of the buildings, their design, and how well they are maintained. I assess the land, including where the buildings are situated and how the land is affected by its surroundings. There are many other things to consider about your land, location, and building design, and other spaces you own or rent, even if you're not currently occupying them. Energetic Feng Shui can support you when you're buying or renting new spaces. It's particularly successful for realtors, architects, and building contractors. When I work with interior designers, their designs flow and give more of that feeling. Clearing. An energetic Feng Shui clearing of the land and building is essential to bring fresh, positive energy to you and your business. Why, you may ask? All spaces contain the energy of the previous occupants. Whatever has happened in your building or on your land leaves energy behind. It will affect you and your business. Imagine if there was a war on your land, or if your building was used as a military hospital where people died violently. Lots of negative energy would have been imprinted on your land or building. It is especially important to clear the energy if someone died in the space, whether they died in peace or in trauma. Have you ever noticed that some businesses' locations are always changing businesses? Negative energy from previous owners or occupants could be a factor in those business failures. These principles apply to online businesses as well. The energy of your online business is connected to where you conduct your business, whether that's in your home, office space, shared office space, or car. These principles apply to your home as well. Maybe there was a divorce or relationship issues in your space before you arrived. My good friend, let's call her Sherry, bought a home where the couple that previously lived there went through a nasty divorce. During the time she lived in that home, Sherry noticed that she and her husband fought like they had never done before. Once Sherry moved to her next home, there were no relationship problems between her and her husband. Their communication and relationship improved. Had I known about the principles of feng shui at that time, I could have supported Sherry. Maybe she wouldn't have had to move to save her marriage. Who previously lived in your house or occupied your office building? Maybe you don't know what happened on your land, building, home, or even in your car. Starting with an energetic feng shui clearing is imperative to your success. In order to be able to manifest your personal or business dreams, the energy must be clear, positive, and of the light. Cleaning and organizing. Are you wondering, what can I do if my office space doesn't feel good? One of the best ways to give you that feel-good factor is to clean and organize your space. I'm not talking about ordinary clearing. I'm talking about an energetic feng shui cleaning, a supercharged deep cleaning. Clean the ceiling, the floor, and in every corner, cleaning all the dust and the cobwebs from every surface. Remove or deep clean any fake plants. I love my mechanic and he does great work, but I want to run away every time I have to have my car serviced. His shop is dusty, disorganized, and bathrooms are filthy. It's not just that his environment is dirty. It's just how many customers have not come back because of the way his space felt. Then they haven't felt comfortable in that space. He hasn't been able to keep an office manager. He's had 6 in the last 3 years. Maybe because of the way his space felt, employees don't feel comfortable there and they want to run right out the door. Do you know of a workplace like this? Is it yours? Are your employees, customers, vendors comfortable in your workplace? Or do they want to leave as soon as possible? Wouldn't you rather work in a space that was clean and beautiful and felt so good that you could stay there forever? By organizing, I mean having a place for everything and everything in its place. It is important to have an organized data storage system and computer files. Purchase up-to-date and proper office furniture, including shelving and storage containers. Places to store and keep things organized. Create a separate area to store your office supplies. Display cases to honor your trophies and your achievements and your memorabilia and to highlight your products. Organize your current paperwork and have a place to file those important documents. Provide shredding machines. I just love shredding machines. I imagine a world where there is one in every home, office, and showcased in museums. It is so empowering. I love the sound it makes. I feel like I'm conquering my paperwork with the whirl of the machine. A shredding machine is a great stress reliever. I could do a whole separate talk on shredding machines. Because of the COVID-19 lockdown, my employees didn't want to return to the office after working from home. They didn't like the way it felt. In addition, sales and revenue were decreasing. I could see our office needed an update. The energy felt old and stagnant and was not inviting our employees to return after working from home. My team and I made significant energy adjustments. We replaced the floors and the window coverings, painted the walls, ordered new office furniture, tossed out those dusty fake plants, and replaced them with fresh new live ones. We organize the warehouse, setting up dedicated areas for marketing materials, trade show promotional items, and routine supplies. We reviewed the facilities management to ensure that the landscaping and the building would be renewed and maintained on a regular basis. We brought in organizational supplies for the office and assisted the employees with organizing their desks and bookshelves. If you feel overwhelmed with cleaning and organizing, I have an excellent team that can support you. Color and placement of objects. The third component of energetic feng shui is color and placement of objects. It puts the finishing touches on your space and can make a huge contribution to how you feel in your space. There are distinct colors that you can place in various sections of your room or building that can affect different aspects of your life, such as your communication and relationships, whether or not you are appreciated or recognized, and your wealth and abundance. A big part of placement of objects is safety, and energetic feng shui is first and foremost about safety in your space. Ceiling fans and other heavy objects can pose risks to your safety, especially during earthquakes and other natural disasters. It is very important that these objects be placed strategically and properly secured to ensure your safety. In our business, we used crystals, plants, and color to make our offices and warehouses a place where employees would love to work. At this point, our employees were comfortable in our space and happy to return to work. We didn't stop there. Next, we worked on our employees and teams using human design, Enneagram, and other success systems. We put the right people in the right positions and created an A+ team. More about that in the future webinars, so stay tuned. I'm glad to say that after we did all this work assessing our space, giving it an energetic feng shui clearing, cleaning and organizing, adding color and placement of objects, and upgrading to an A+ team, our employees are back in the office and our sales and revenue have been rapidly growing. While most businesses lost revenue or even closed during COVID-19, our business experienced a huge increase with a significant increase in sales. The multi-layered changes we implemented in our business resulted in an increase of the flow of energy. Within 8 months, our revenues increased 88%. This jump in revenue happened because the energy had improved. Where energy flows, money goes. Imagine your business in a beautiful space that feels good and where your employees are in the perfect position for them, where they can be the most motivated, creative, and successful with effective communication and collaborative relationships. Wouldn't that be a dream come true? Maybe you're curious, how can I improve the results in my business? Here are some ways you can get positive results in your business. Would you like a deeper discussion with me about boosting your business growth? Or do you have questions you would like to discuss with me privately? If so, I invite you to sign up for a free 30-minute private discussion with me. You can get your questions answered and learn how these principles and business systems can lead to significant results in your customer satisfaction, employee engagement, and higher income. If you are ready to start implementing change and begin seeing your positive results, start with the initial energetic business consultation. Discover how you could manifest growth and positive change in your business. You will find out how to start implementing these principles and business systems that will lead to significant results. This 90-minute phone or Zoom consultation is an investment of $600. Because you are here today, I want to offer it to you at a significant price reduction, half off for only $300. If you are ready to experience the full benefits of these services, then energetic business consulting might be for you. Experience the implementation of these ancient principles and business systems that can lead to significant results. These services include guidance to hire an A+ team, improve communication and relationships, Identify areas of your business environment that could use remodeling or restructuring, and support with succession planning and legacy building. Is stagnant energy holding the success of your business hostage? If so, what is it costing you? Imagine if your business revenue increased by 88%. Remember, if energy doesn't flow well, if it isn't positive, your business will struggle to be successful. Where energy flows, money goes. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Deborah. That was just absolutely beautiful to a T. Let's go ahead and call for our timers report to get the timing on that and call for 1 minute of silence.
Okay.
You would like the report right now? Or the 1 minute of silence?
The 1 minute of silence, please. Thank you.
Mhm. Time's up.
Is our time completed for the 1 minute of silence?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and do you have the time for our speaker?
Yes, 17 minutes and 54 seconds.
Wow, just in the sake of time. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I love it, I love it, I love it. Awesome then. So I'd like to now go and introduce our timer for the timing for the table topics that will be coming up next. Can you please review those for us and our guest?
Yes, I will. Table topics is the impromptu speaking, and the timing is 1 to 2 minutes. Each speaker will qualify at 1 minute, and at that time, I will show the green. At 1.5 minutes, I will show the yellow. At 2 minutes, I will show the red, and each speaker has 30 seconds to wrap it up. That's the timing for table topics.
Thank you. Love those flashing lights to let us know exactly where we will be at which particular point. I'm now going to call on our table topics master for none other than our illustrious Cynthia Stott.
Thank you. So I want to confirm Misty Forsman is not here.
That's correct.
She was a scheduled one. Misty Forsman, is she not here?
She's not here.
Okay, because she was the scheduled table topics master. So I'm your impromptu table topics master. Thank you, Rosalind. Awesome. So we're going to take 3 people. So if you are a guest, would you like to volunteer to speak? And it's just an impromptu for 1 to 2 minutes about some topic that I'll bring up. And I'm going to call on one of our members to speak first. Let's see. Who do we have in the room? Curtis, would you like to take a table topic? Or are you too busy with your Zoom host responsibilities?
You could take a chance at it.
Okay, great. Awesome. So our word of the day is resonate. So what resonated with you either in this meeting or what resonates with you on a daily basis? What resonates with you?
Madam Table Topics Master, the word resonate actually resonates with me. It's one of those words that sounds like what it means. And one thing that resonated with me today is our keynote speech, where our speaker spoke about using voice to convey messages. And as Toastmasters, we can all agree that conveying a message, the way we speak, our tone, our pace, our pitch, all of these things help us to convey an accurate message to an audience, to make sure that that message resonates with that audience and they really understand the message that you're trying to pass over to them. So I think that the word of the day today is very appropriate. Again, if we look at our most recent presentation by Toastmaster Deborah, when you have the right energy, right, then that energy resonates within your business and you can understand, you see the benefits when the energy is resonating throughout your business and when the message is felt by both your employees, your suppliers, and then ultimately it reflects in the profits as was demonstrated this evening. So that's it for me this evening. Back to you, Table Topics Master.
Great. Thank you, Curtis. Excellent response. Love it. So now I'd like to call on one of our guests. And Curtis, could you help me if somebody's raising their hand? And I'm just going to call on Pasang. Would you like to give a presentation for 2 to 3 minutes, impromptu? You game? That elusive microphone. Thank you, Mike, for videotaping.
Thank you, everyone. I have to leave. Thank you for having me. Have an excellent meeting.
Thank you, Mike. Glad you were here. Can you find the microphone? Pasang? Okay, why don't we go to another guest while you figure out the microphone? Those elusive microphones. How about Susan Tang? Would you like to speak? Tang? Susan, would you like to speak? And table topics?
Is that Susan or Sandy?
I'm sorry, Sandy Tseng. T-S-E-N-G, Sandy. Sorry.
Okay, of course, my honor.
Okay, great. I'm going to give you the same question. What resonates with you? Either what resonated during the meeting or in your general life. What resonates with you?
Actually, I resonate with you, Cynthia Stott, but I'm going to tell all the other people in this room why. Because like 2 months ago, I come to visit this club in a regular meeting to say thank you to Cynthia Stott. Why? Because last year I attended the Leadership Worldwide Speechcraft program. I finished the program here, and then I become the Speechcraft chair of Taiwan, and I lead my team to finish the district level Speechcraft the entire term. So yes, and so 2 months ago, I had a chance to have a one-on-one talk with Cynthia. And it's not just 30 minutes, it's actually 300 minutes. It actually lasts for 5 hours talk. So why I say I resonate with Cynthia, that would be Speechcraft last year, and that helped me to implement them in Taiwan. And then today I just have a holiday. So it's good to be here, and I resonate what things I have done for Speechcraft and also what I have learned and then implement to my country. And then I'm just come back to say that influence more people, especially in Speechcraft. Thank you. Yeah.
Wow. Sandy, thank you so much. And I'm so glad that you came to Speechcraft last summer and that inspires you to bring it back to Taiwan. And I think that was the first time you'd ever had Speechcraft in Taiwan. Is that right?
No more. It's the first time for the district officer to take over these and to implement and lead the division directors about how to implement the project in official way. Previous would be some scattered senior member do this for ALS for the traditional program. So we were learning this from you and then also combination from my mentor. So it's basically it's new at this level. It's not just at the club level. So thank you.
Great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here too.
You're
And
welcome.
Pasang, can you unmute your mic? Are you ready to speak? Or we can go to someone else if you prefer. Pasang, can you find your mic? No. Okay. Any other guests want to speak? How about Evetlyn? Would you like to speak table topics?
Okay.
Hi, Evetlyn.
Hello.
Would you like to answer the same question? What resonated with you during our meeting or in your regular ordinary life? What resonates with you?
This evening was an exceptional meeting for me, and what resonated with me was the use of the voice. I have always been interested in how persons speak and being able to use your voice to convey that information, the tone, the emotions that one wants to put in there. And in the completion of my advanced leader program in the traditional, I did storytelling. And I think tonight gave me a clearer understanding of some of that, being able to speak properly. And the 4 questions that were asked, that one asked themselves during the presentation of a story or whatever it is that one wants to convey through voice, the 4 questions were very impactful in getting that message across. So what resonated this evening with me, for me it's evening, what resonated for me was the impact that a voice can have by asking these 4 questions.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you to all of our table topic speakers. They were really, really amazing. Excellent. And now back to you, Madam Toastmaster, Rosalind Khan.
Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Cynthia, for such a wonderful topics on what resonates. We are now going to turn the control over to our general evaluator for her evaluation of the meeting. And it's your turn, Rosemary Sweeney. You are on the stage. Rosemary.
Good greetings once again, because I would have to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So just greetings. And our meeting this evening, I love that we started on time. And we showed that we are an advanced club. We ensured that all our rules were filled prior to starting the meeting. Everyone of our role players were on time, and who we missed, we quickly ensured that someone else volunteered to fill that role. So there was no lapse in that. Our speaker, our guest speaker, she was out of this world, and I know I learned a lot, and I am sure others felt that they have learned a lot. Our role players, our timer and our grammarian gave us information which we can take back. We have our new word we are going to practice, not only now, but throughout our days, resonate, what resonated with us, we are going to practice that word. Our Madam Timer, she was on point with her timing, ensuring that we kept on time and we kept on track. I love that. I love that our table topic master ensured that a member was called first, and then our guests were incorporated in our meeting. So our guests will come again because we love them. And I miss that at the beginning of our meeting, we were greeted. Everyone who came in was greeted. I love that. However, there are some things we can work on. And one, probably we have to practice parliamentary procedures so that if our speaker is going over time, we ask the meeting permission for that to continue instead of just going through without permission, because the rest of the meeting might be wondering what is happening. Additionally, as role players, we must familiarize ourselves with the agenda so that we do not skip certain things. However, overall, we showed that our meeting is a great meeting. We encourage each other, we love each other, we can feel the warmth with each other. And we are going to know that even more so now that we have learned how to use our voice and use what we have to ensure that we reach out to each other there. So overall, a great meeting. It flowed smoothly, and we welcome everyone. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster of the evening.
Do you want to invite our evaluator, Siva?
Oh, I thought the Toastmaster was doing that. So I now call on our evaluator for our presentation to present their evaluation.
Thank you, Rosemary. I'm audible and visible?
A little bit louder, please.
Yeah. Good evening once again, especially Toastmaster Deborah. What a great speech you have delivered today. Can you please give a huge round of applause to her? Yeah. Where is energy goes, the money goes. What a great topic. It was very simple. If you have energy, you can achieve anything. It's not about the professional, it's not about personal, wherever go. For example, if you don't have any certain mindset, energy in your mindset, you can't go anything. If you have a talent, nothing. Whatever you have, but you can't able to achieve. That is simple topic you are choosing. That really appreciate you. Kudos to you. Let me consider what are the good things you have done in your speech. Your speech structure was really good, and you told about this a long speech. It's very difficult to give 18 to 22 minutes, but really rocked on the stage. It's not easy to have the continuous speech, but you have done very good job. And your speech structure, you told about your personal business, and you told about your personal things and relatives, how they felt if you missed out energy. That's really good fun. Even audience also helped after listening that. And you explained ways, and you repeated certain real things, the truth that really inspire the audience to listen continuously. And also, you repeated your title, again, that really inspired. So what going to talk? And also, things and well structured. You told 3 to 4 points. That's really helpful to understand what important to have energy and positive mindset in our life. And it's a really helpful whatever points you explain and help, and what really helps your business, and you share your experience also and share your relative experience, which really helps how to improve. These are I can tell more about your speech, what are the positive and things and all that things, but always we need certain improvement in your speech, and we are needed. We have time 18 to 22 minutes, but still 6 minutes, 6 seconds, still your shortage. Let us we can have. So my recommendation is, it's very difficult to talk 18 to 12 minutes, 22 minutes, but you can add some more visual ads, some more some inspiration things if related to your speech, you can cover buffer time of 4 minutes till that. That way you can improve it. Other than that, you have done very good job. You stand and deliver, and still we can see your hand gestures, and we can inspire more audience. So that is the thing I looking forward to, and yourself you can challenge it in future speech. Overall, it's a great speech as a great attempt. Good luck to your future speeches. That's it from my side. Over to the GE of the day, Toastmaster.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Evaluator, for such a wonderful evaluation. I now call on our role players, our timer. Is she ready? Or could we give?
Thank you. Our master leader was with Kathleen Peel was within time. Our keynote speaker, Tasia Valenza, was beyond time. Q&A was beyond time. Deborah Weiner, 1754 is like, you're right at the minimum. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you those 6 seconds. For our table topics, 1 to 2 minutes. Curtis spoke for 1 minute and 24 seconds within time. Sandy spoke for 125 within time. Yvette Lynn spoke for 1 minute, 18 seconds within time. Our general evaluator, Rosemary, spoke for 3 minutes and 11 seconds within time. And Siva Arul spoke for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, right on the button. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Awesome.
Thank you, Madam Timer, for keeping such impeccable timing. At this time, I call on our grammarian to present her report. Or the report. Here we are. Here is our grammarian.
Sally, is she on the phone still?
No, I'm
Well,
not seeing Sally's phone.
She must have fallen off. I will say that almost everybody used the word resonate. Great. So that was awesome. And I don't think many people used filler words. That was really good. So now we'll do our VPE volunteer for roles for next session in the evening. The next session in the evening will be October 10th. And Catherine, are you ready to take people for roles? We're looking for the Toastmaster, the general evaluator, the table topics master, and the very important timer. Timer is so important. Does anyone want to volunteer for any of those 4 roles on October 4th at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.? Not everybody speak at once.
Well, we have a lot of people in the speechcraft and they can't jump into those roles. So you're just going to have to accept that.
Yes. Rosemary, will you be back on the 4th? Can you take what role? Maybe a Toastmaster of the day?
Yes, I could be the Toastmaster of the day.
Great. Great. Thank you. And Rosalind, are you going to be here? Do you want to be the general evaluator? Rosalind?
Yeah, can you give me the date of the meeting again?
It's October 4th in 2 weeks, and it's at the 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay, let me look that up on the calendar. And
okay. And anyone else want to be our timer or table topics master? I think we're running out of people because of the speechcraft.
I know, we've stolen them all.
Yeah, we'll have to get enroll some roles like we did for Siva to be our evaluator. We'll have to enroll some people as guests to be our table topics master and our timer.
Who's speaking?
Who's speaking? I don't know off the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
By the
It's
way,
already filled.
we still need some guests who have not signed the attendance sheet, particularly Preeti, because if you want me to contact you, I need your information.
I have registered for the event, so you'll have my details there. I had registered before 2 days.
You registered, but we actually need you to fill out on the little form that we put in the let me see if I can find
Can
a
you
copy
send it to her in
yeah.
private chat?
Yes, I can.
Sally's back.
Sally's back. That's okay. We've moved on. Is there any
general evaluator? Fine.
Great, Rosalind. So Kathleen, do you have that? Rosalind is general evaluator and Toastmaster is Rosemary Sweeney, and we'll get some outside guests to fill the other roles. Awesome. It's going to be a little stretch here. Okay, so the announcements is that well, first of all, on Friday, this Friday, September.
Sorry.
Oh, do you want to mute your mic? This Friday, September 24th, we're going to have another executive committee meeting that will be open to all our members. And that is to go over our moments of truth, our MOT information, all the recommendations that were made, and make up a plan, come up with a plan for that. So that will be really great way to improve our club. And that's Friday, September 24th at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific time, San Francisco time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. That seems to fit for most of our officers can come at that time. And then we're starting another launch of the Speechcraft in the afternoon session next week, September 27th at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So you can come to that. And I know Teresa Cherry is going to be our demonstration speaker, just like Gary was our demonstration speaker today in the Speechcraft. And I will be the keynote speaker. I will be talking about overcoming fear, from Miss Wiggles to global visibility influencer. And I'm going to be sharing lots of tips and tricks for how to calm yourself and ground yourself so that you don't have anxiety and fear even during contests. Oh, that's the most difficult time to keep your cool. But I'll be giving you lots of tips and tricks for that, as well as how, when you get nervous and anxious, have you ever forgotten your words, what you're supposed to say? I'm going to give you lots of tips for how to bring that from your heart and out your voice, so you can give great voice to that. Great. Now then, I want to open it up for takeaways and chocolates. First, I would like to hear from Gary Howarth, if he's still here, how his speech went today. How did his icebreaker go as a demonstration speaker in the Speechcraft? Gary?
I survived. No, it went well. Everybody was very kind, and I learned a lot. The review was quite helpful and things that I definitely can work on. So I'm really excited about that. And it was fun to share a little bit about me. And I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you so much. And thank you personally for getting me back in the fold here, and after 40 years, and bring me back to Toastmasters. I really appreciate it.
Great. Well, I'm looking forward to more and more of your speeches as a demonstration speaker. You'll be speaking once a month between now and March. So I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.
Great. And Deborah, how was your speech? That long speech, that's pretty tough to do. But you actually didn't even use your 18 minutes. You were 6 seconds shy, which is awesome, because that's why TED Talks are maximum 18 minutes, because they know that adults definitely lose their attention by 20 minutes, but you kept our attention the whole way.
Yes, I did it. Yeah, it felt good. I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to speak, and You know, I thank you for the opportunity and, you know, and the feedback. And yeah, it was fun.
Great. Awesome. And you're going to be doing this again, maybe next month as a live webinar with Q&A. And you want to invite us to that too, right?
Yes, yes, I would. Yes.
I think there's a lot of burning questions that people have. And if they want to contact you, can you put your email in the chat so that
Yes,
they can get their burning questions answered before your next speech?
Yes, I will. Okay.
Awesome. And who else would like to share? How about Hassan? Can you find your microphone? Would you like to share?
Yeah.
Ah, great.
Yeah, my phone didn't work sometime. There was phone call. I'm sorry for that. And I'm so much thankful for you, first of all, Cynthia. And it's so amazing to meet all of these wonderful people. And I learned a lot of things today. All the tips and tricks our guest speakers and speaker taught us or share us for us is so amazing. And we can like share this within our team in office and our friend circles and so many things. Yeah, I'm so glad to meet all of so amazing people, and thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, and I love to join in next meetings, and I want to continue actually.
Great. Awesome.
Good.
Great. We'd love to have you in the Speechcraft and have you speaking so you can give some great voice. Awesome. Awesome. And how about you, Nadine? Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. My first meeting. Yes, it was fun. I loved the first speaker. I don't remember her name right now, Tasia. And I learned so much from Michelle and Gary and the evaluation from Khadija. Yeah. So yes, I am looking forward to getting in there and working with you guys and improving my speech. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Rolling up your sleeves and giving speeches. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I love that you came. We got short notice, but you were there today. I love it.
Right.
Thank you.
You're
Oh, I'm forgetting to give my chocolates away. We always give virtual chocolates. Would you like a virtual chocolate, Nadine? There's no calories and no sugar. We started with real chocolates in person, but when we went virtual, we went for just virtual chocolates, and people love them. Would you like a chocolate?
Sure.
Okay, here it comes. Woo! And Pasang, I forgot to give you your virtual chocolate. Would you like a virtual chocolate? All right, here it comes. Woo! And who was, oh, Gary, would you like your virtual chocolate?
Well, of course.
Of course, here you go. Woo! Awesome. And Deborah, would you like your virtual chocolate?
Yes, I will take one.
Woohoo, here it comes. Woo!
Thank you.
And would anyone else like to share? Did I forget anyone's chocolate? Okay. Would anyone else like to share?
I want to get some chocolates. Can you send me some?
Yeah. Who's that?
Preeti.
Well, you know, you have to share first. What was your experience?
Who do I send? I really enjoyed the meeting, the fun, everybody's enthusiasm was so much, infectious. And I felt that I'm part of this club, although I'm coming miles away from you, but I felt very much a part of you. So the energy was great, and it was very warm welcome to everybody. So really felt a part of you. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful. And you're a Toastmaster, right?
Yes.
So actually you could join and give your speeches in our Speechcraft.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
And can I get an evaluation role because I'm going for the area contest in about a week's time. So if there are any roles open, I would also like to take that.
Okay, great, awesome. So we will talk. Did you fill out your
Yes.
name and info in
Yes.
our guest registry? I'll
Yes.
give you a call tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you
And
so much.
yeah, that'd be great. Be awesome.
Loved being
Yeah,
part
and
of
you're
this meeting.
Oh, wonderful. And I can't forget your chocolate because you specially spoke up because you wanted virtual chocolate.
Please do. A lot.
Okay. I'll give you
Ready.
3 pieces. Okay, one.
Yay.
Woo!
Woo!
There's
Got it.
1 and 2. Woo!
Ready. Oh,
And
got
3.
it.
Woo!
Done it. Oh, yummy. Thank you.
Now, don't eat all of them before bed. It's probably not before bed. It's morning for you, right?
Yes, early morning.
Early morning. Awesome. 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 Thank you so much. And one more share.
We have some guests that still haven't shared yet, right?
Yes, please.
There's Sandy Sang and Siva.
Sandy shared.
Oh, she
but
did. I
Siva-
missed that.
Siva was
Siva.
our evaluator. Would you like to share? We thank you so much for coming. I got him through Telegram. Siva, are you there?
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm happy to be here as a evaluator. So thanks for the opportunity. It is very nice to see all the people one place, especially in the virtual place. So far, I have seen the many people in the big screen. Right now, I'm able to see the virtual screen, and also I'm chatting with you guys through the meeting. It is a very happy moment. So thanks for the opportunity. Looking forward to attend more meeting like this.
Great, great. Thank you so much. And I know we're going to arrange a joint meeting between us and your club. That's going to be exciting. Maybe in November we can do that. Would you like a chocolate?
Yes, yes. Please
All
send it
right,
courier. That will be I need like this.
No sugar, no calories, no guilt.
Super. I like it.
Awesome. And one more share. One more guest that wants to share or member who has a
Kathleen
burn.
is raising her hand.
I just want to, I want to say how happy Michelle made us in the breakout room. She was welcoming and interesting and gave us what we need and made us all really happy. So thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Kathleen. And Dr. Michelle Peticolis is the originator of our first Speechcraft. And she is the originator of this Speechcraft. She has lots of additives to add to the digital Speechcraft and pathways. We have some amazing speakers. That one is a world champion of he's a finalist on the world champion of public speaking stage, and he's going to be talking to us about vocal variety and body language. And she has lots of other goodies up her sleeve. Do you want to say something, Michelle?
Sure, I do. And that is when you're doing a Speechcraft, don't be afraid to change it around to suit your needs. And that's what we did the first time, and that's what we're doing this time. There's great material, but don't let that hold you back. One of the goals that we have in doing Speechcraft is getting our new members or whoever joins our Speechcraft to get through level 1 and beyond as fast as possible.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Would you like a chocolate?
You bet.
Here you come. And I think I forgot Kathleen's chocolate. Kathleen,
I think you
would like
did.
a chocolate?
I forget chocolate.
No, you like mangoes instead, right? A perfectly formed mango. Kathleen? Are you there, Kathleen?
Yes, she's there. She's there.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
A big
Mango?
heavy one. A big heavy
okay.
one.
Okay, one of those giant ones that are also very dense because they're very juicy. Okay, here, it's going to make a splat when I send it. So be prepared. Woo! Here you go. Well, thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, everyone. I hope you really got a lot out of tonight. And this more to come, more to come. We're just begun. We've just started. I'm so excited that we're going to be doing Speechcraft, and we're going to be inviting more guests to come and fill our roles and make it more exciting. And I hope that you really enjoyed tonight and that it resonated with you at a deep, deep level. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you.